Scariest horror movies of all time. Do you consider yourself a horror movie fan? Let's find out by checking how many movies you have watched on this list. Horror movies have been a staple of the film industry for decades, scaring audiences and leaving lasting impressions. From classics to modern favorites, there are countless horror movies to choose from. But which ones are the scariest of all time? In this video, we'll be counting down the top 10 scariest horror movies ever made. From the least scary to the absolute most terrifying, so without any further ado, let us get right into it. Number 10. The Exorcism of Emily Rose, 2005. Based on a true story, this movie tells the tale of a young girl named Emily Rose who becomes possessed by demons. The film combines elements of horror and courtroom drama, making it a unique addition to the horror genre. The Exorcism of Emily Rose will keep you on the edge of your seat until the very end. Number 9. Get Out 2017. Get Out is a horror movie that defies expectations and tackles issues of racism and social injustice in a terrifying way. The film follows a young black man who visits his white girlfriend's family for the weekend, only to uncover a sinister plot that threatens his very existence. Get Out is a smart and thought-provoking horror movie that will leave you on edge. Number 8. A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984. Another classic of the horror genre, A Nightmare on Elm Street introduced audiences to the dream-stalking killer Freddy Krueger. This film follows a group of teenagers as they try to stay awake to avoid being killed by Krueger in their dreams. A Nightmare on Elm Street is a creepy and imaginative horror movie that still holds up today. Number 7. Hereditary 2018. Hereditary is a recent horror movie that quickly became a fan favorite. The film follows the Graham family as they deal with the aftermath of their matriarch's death. As the family members begin to unravel a sinister and supernatural plot, the horror only intensifies. The acting in Hereditary is exceptional, particularly from Toni Collette, whose performance as the grieving mother is hauntingly realistic. Number 6. The Shining, 1980. The Shining is a horror movie that needs no introduction. Based on the novel by Stephen King and directed by Stanley Kubrick, the film tells the story of a family who spend the winter at a remote hotel, only to be haunted by supernatural forces. Jack Nicholson's performance as the unhinged Jack Torrance is unforgettable, and the film's use of music and camera work create an unforgettable sense of unease. Number 5. The Babadook, 2014. The Babadook is a horror movie that has gained a cult following for its unique take on the genre. The film follows a single mother and her young son who are haunted by a malevolent creature from a children's book. It explores the grief and trauma of a single mother and her young son. The Babadook is a haunting and emotional horror movie that will stay with you long after the credits roll. Number 4. The Ring, 2002. The Ring is a horror movie that leaves a haunting and disturbing impact on its viewers. The film follows a journalist investigating a mysterious videotape that causes anyone who watches it to die 7 days later. The film's eerie atmosphere, unnerving soundtrack, and haunting imagery all contribute to its terrifying effect. The film's antagonist, the vengeful ghost of a young girl named Samara, is one of the most memorable horror villains in recent memory. The Ring has also become famous for its cursed videotape subplot, which adds an extra layer of mystery and dread to the already terrifying story. Overall, The Ring is a must-watch for anyone who loves a good scare. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a brutal and relentless horror movie that follows a group of teenagers as they stumble upon a family of cannibalistic killers in rural Texas. The film's gritty realism and visceral violence make it one of the most disturbing movies ever made. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a terrifying and unforgettable horror movie that will leave you feeling shaken. Anyway, this wraps up our video for today. What do you think about this? Let us know in the comments section down below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel while you're at it.